Hey boys and girls, welcome back to the underground lair here at Stringman Guitars. We have a Parker P38. I've never worked on a Parker before, but it's basically your Stratocaster guitar. It has a a Fishman Wilkinson bridge on it. Basically a Wilkinson bridge with Fishman piezo pickup elements in it for your acoustic tones. It's a Fender scale, so we're going to be using Fender specs on it. It had two really munched up posts on it. Luckily, I had acquired a parts guitar some years back that had a Wilkinson bridge on it, and the posts were not munched up, so I replaced the posts on it. Got ahead of myself and started doing all that stuff before we actually started filming. So, like, oh, I could do that, boom, 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 boom. And then, oh, geez, I forgot to hit the recording button. I have this, and I have a Lackland bass that he's got brand new strings on. So, taking I just test fitted this to make sure that everything worked the way it's supposed to, and I'm going to start polishing the frets and whatnot. Like, oh, no camera worky, so I better start the camera worky. So it's an HSS design, and the other bummer thing I found out is truss rod is frozen in time. It will not release, it will not tighten. Got this wheel down here. He said he's already oiled this. He oiled this whenever he restrung it, but I'm going to make it a little bit better. There's a little bit of fret punch on it. There's a lot of fret left on this, so it could probably stand a level and crown, but I'm not going to worry about that today. Right here, the G, B are probably the worst, right in this area here, probably between the 3rd and 9th. That's not what we're going to do today. Besides, I can't make the neck completely straight. I'm going to do my polishing and stuff like that, and if you need to see how I do that, you can refer back to the previous video that I just posted about how I do fingerboard care and maintenance. Okay, let's go and take a whack at taking the neck off and putting some WD-40 in there and see if we can get that wheel to turn, because I'm not going to break it off. Do not want to go down that rabbit hole. But if Buddy ever wants to get the neck level and crowned, or not the neck, but the frets leveled and crowned, ain't gonna do it unless he's able to make the neck flat. WD-40. Ooh, there's a spider. Shouldn't really kill the spiders because they eat the others nasties in the basement. By the way, didn't that neck turn out great? Nice and shiny frets. Alright, enough of that playing around. WD-40 to the rescue. Overabundance of towels, paper towels. So I'm not going to film me sitting here holding the neck while it does its stuff, so I'll be back and see if it works. Hey everybody, it worked. WD-40 to the rescue. Okay, so I put a little turn in it. Do a little bit more. It's about maxed. So let's go ahead and put this back together. There, straight. There we go. Hey, look, they fell out. And the next. One, two, three, four, you always turn it backwards to let it fall into the thread so you don't go screwing up your threads and stripping out your threads in your neck pocket. You don't want to do that. No, you don't. So I'm going to go ahead and tune this back up to pitch. Put all the strings where they're supposed to be. And we'll see if we can get it set up correctly. So I'll be back. Alright, so one thing I'm noticing is the same problem he brought it in with, is once this is strung up, this post here wants to pull out of the body. So we reset it. Everything's loose, and also whenever I was looking at it and I put the whammy bar in it and did two whammies, the high E string broke. I don't know if that was a cause and effect from having the strings on and off of the guitar a couple times. Under the string tree. To the saddle. I just went through and we checked our intonation is in. All we did was raise the G and B string, and we pounded this post back in the hard way, and we had to replace two E strings because of taking the bridge off and on several times. Let's see here. And even though we did that, we have 4/64. This saddle is as low as it can go, and the post is as in far as it can go. I can see this post, but I can't see this post. It's in as far as it can let me. I don't want to drill it any further and make it worse, and it won't go any further in. The pickups are as high as they can come. The pickup height on the treble side is good. The pickup height on the bass side is a little lower than I'd like, but it sounds good. You'll hear in a second, because I just did it when the thing wasn't recording. The humbucker, I was able to get it right where I wanted it, sound-wise. So we had to replace the E string a couple times. This has the piezo, which is blendable, and you'd hear that if I would have been recording. So we'll do that all again here. So this controls the piezo. Actually, have an acoustic setting. You'd have to mess around with your tone controls and so forth to get more of a warm sounding on it, but it's decent. It's Fishman, and you can blend it with your acoustic for your electric. To warm it up a little bit. All the electronics work, no noise. Straight electric. There's these two. Just the middle neck and the front coil of the humbucker. Use your controls, boys and girls, otherwise they start to get noisy. No more noise. Alright, so yeah, we polished and re-oiled the fingerboard and the frets. We got the truss rod to work with some WD-40. Cleaned it up. We put some graphite paste on the post to alleviate some of the metal friction. I did have a set of newer posts. The old posts had considerable wear to the metal, so you don't want to mess up your knife edges by having it going up against worn posts. So they were identical posts. We put those in, and so it's not going to go ka-clunk whenever you're doing your dives or shimmies or whatever you're doing with your wang bar. So this Parker is as good as it's going to get. Thanks for watching. If you gained anything out of here, good for you. I encourage you to like and subscribe, and if you're in the general Pittsburgh tri-state area and you'd like to see your guitar brought up to par, send us a message on the Facebooks and we'll get you in here. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Take care of the old folks, because they are indeed special, and most of all, you keep on being awesome. Peace. Have a great day.